Now we'll learn about HTML injection in this lecture, in this section. So first of all, you can see the example over here that is saying the HTML injection attack. So we have the attacker and a victim over here, and the attacker will just inject the malicious script in the web application, and attacker will see any spam link and basically URL, and they will just get victimized. So the connection here will be through the links. So victim will log in through the link that will similar see to the original websites. So you can make the clone of the Facebook that will look similar to that of real Facebook and send the malicious URL to the victim, and they will just log in through that from username and password, and after that they will just pass that data to the attacker. That means attacker will get that data when the victim will log in. So HTML injection is a vulnerability that is inside the website that occurs when user will input any data, and that injected data is basically the way to just pass that inside the attacker machine. So what happens is it will just inject some of the payloads, or that can be simple payload, HTML payload, or the anchor tag, which would look similar to that of original website, but instead it will be the injected malicious code. So there are so many of techniques which could be used to manipulate the elements or attribute to submit the HTML content. So we can make use of the elements, tag, attribute of the HTML to submit the HTML content, which will just contain the malicious code. So if these methods are provided with an untrusted input, there is a high chance of XSS attack. Specifically, an HTML injection is also there when there is a XSS attack. If strings are not correctly sanitized, the problem could lead to the XSS based HTML injection. So you could see that if that is not encoded, so some string or the code that is not encoded, so we just make the simple payload on the XSS using the script, and if those of the strings are not sanitized or encoded properly, then there would be XSS based HTML injection. And this vulnerability has many consequences. That means it has a post exploitation, like a disclosure of a user's session cookies that could be used to impersonate the victim, or more generally it can allow the attacker to modify the page content that is seen by the victim. So in the upcoming lecture we'll see the HTML injection in the live website, in the test website, and we'll just get good grasp on the HTML injection. See you in the next one.